Akot Ebene, She Emma Robbins Yanishia, Billigana Nishle, Hashkan Hadzohe Bashish Chin, Ado Billigane Dashiche, Ado Nakaidene Lashanale, Akot Ego Asanishle. Good morning, everybody. I am so honored to be here. First and foremost, I would like to honor the first peoples of this land and thank you for allowing us to gather here. I'm really ecstatic to be surrounded by all of my Indigenous sisters and brothers and our allies. So, I am an artist, activist, and the American Projects Director of Dig Deep Water. At Dig Deep, I run the Navajo Water Project on the Navajo Nation, where 40% of us do not have running water in our homes. Because of this, we are forced to haul drinking water, often traveling long distances and hauling from unsafe sources like livestock troughs and agricultural windmills. Over the span of 42 years, approximately 4 trillion tons of uranium were mined on our reservation, forever damaging our Mother Earth. And we are now left today with over 500 abandoned mines waiting to be cleaned up, scattered throughout our land. Where I grew up, there are piles of uranium ore seeping into our groundwater and blowing into our rivers. This pollution is often deadly, and many Diné have died of kidney failure and cancer. Several years ago, my sisters and I lost our grandmother to stomach cancer from uranium contamination. And unfortunately, this type of thing is still going on today. In 2019, this is not okay. It is a major violation of human rights, and we should not be dying from drinking water within our homeland. This is not the way we treat First Nations, and we are working to change that. The Navajo Water Project stemmed from one woman, Darlene Arvizo. Darlene, a school bus driver on the reservation, began delivering water in between her bus routes after she and her school noticed that students were frequently missing classes. They linked this to students not having running water in their homes. From that, the project expanded. We teamed up with Darlene and her community and began developing other safe water sources in addition to the well where she was filling her truck up. We grew the reach of the program by rehabbing a second water truck, which is now driven by Teresa Pisano, who, like Darlene, is a fierce Diné woman. After the deliveries expanded, we designed systems to install in homes on the route, which are reliant on the trucked water. These systems pump both hot and cold running water into each home, giving families water that is safe to drink, cook, and bathe in. I'm happy to say that to date, we have installed 164 systems, serving around 550 people. All of this wouldn't have happened if it hadn't been for one woman. I want to acknowledge that men are also doing amazing work, but today I want to speak specifically about Native women because, as we all know, we are often overlooked. Every day I see strong, resilient Indigenous women like Darlene working on solutions for water access and fighting for water equity throughout the world. These women are attending city council meeting after city council meeting in Compton on Tongva land, demanding answers to why they have discolored water that is making their children sick, and making sure that their elected officials and utility companies take action. These women are volunteer plumbers who take weeks off of work to travel from the Australian bush to the Navajo reservation to install toilets so that our elders do not have to walk to the outhouse in the middle of the night and be at risk of being hurt. It is also these women who are battling large corporations who want to build pipelines in our sacred ground and contaminate our water and earth with toxic chemicals just to make some money. It is these women setting up camp at Standing Rock, the Bayou Bridge, and Unistoten to make sure that we and our future generations have clean water and fighting to maintain our traditional ways of life. I am humbled to be here today with many of those. It is easy to get downtrodden with everything ugly going on in the world right now, but we have to remember that it is up to us women to take action and work together with everyone, no matter their age, cultural background, or gender. We need to solve these problems and implement sustainable solutions. What is happening right now to our water and our culture is not an abstract idea. It is real, and it is literally a life or death situation. It is time that we take action now, no matter how small the act may seem. Us being here today, together as Indigenous peoples and allies, is a huge statement. We are sending a message to the world that we are vibrant and we are resilient, and we are not going anywhere, and neither is our right to clean drinking water. The struggle may be everywhere, but so is the fight and the revolution. Thank you.